Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 3 Perfect Genetics Challenge Generation 6 Part 46. So, yeah, we are aging up Gina and Sailor. They have A's in schools, so I'm just aging them up. We need to get I'm thinking of getting Audra pregnant in this part, and then I also want to look into getting Sophie Bear pregnant. I don't know what's going on with the aging. Aging's getting messed up with these guys. More so than it already has been. So, Gina has aged up. She's evil, a couch potato, loves the heat, and a bot fan. Great. So, I don't know. I think one of them is aging slightly, and the other isn't. So, just to give us a little more time with Sophie Bear, I'm gonna age her down a day. Dang it. Okay. So really quick, Sophie and Ross. Master controller. Intermediate. Age absolute. I'm gonna be 18? No. 6? No, okay, no. 16, yeah, there we go. And there's all these, like, no longer friends, we're no longer friends, no longer friends. Okay. So now, we're actually going to send the girls inside after they've aged up. So Gina can go ahead and go in and go to bed since, oh, she does not have school tomorrow. Really? That's annoying. Oh well. Let's sleep. So, yeah. Sorry that there was, like, I got behind on posts. I've been on vacation. I actually just got back yesterday, and I'm like, I gotta get stuff pre-recorded. So, you know, I saw stuff going up on my trip, and that just didn't happen. I had to work the 2 days before I left on my trip, and that, like, really cut out a lot of my, like, extra time that I had. So, I can choose a trait for Sailor. Clumsy, perceptive, rebellious, and evil. Great, they're both evil. Oh, no they're not. Oh, yes they are. It wasn't showing over there, so I'm like, oh, it got rid of one of their traits again. Sailor and Sophie are BFFs. And it canceled out my cue for her. Of course. So let's teleport her inside. She can go to sleep. I'm actually going to cut back out, and I'll be back at some point. Whenever you see me next. Alright, so I'm back, and it is because we're going to purchase a doghouse, and we're actually going to try for some puppies, which is probably a really bad idea. We know how laggy my game is. We're going to do it anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and go into buy mode. I don't know if you could tell what I just said. I said, let's go on ahead and go. I said it really weird. But yeah, we're going into buy mode. We're going to purchase a doghouse. And we're gonna try for some puppies. I love puppies. I miss my puppies. I miss puppies. Yeah. And I haven't been out to the shelter since I took my last two back, since I took Castle and Beckett back, so I don't even know if they're still out there. I know Winnie was out there. Nona got adopted, but Winnie was out there for a while. I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, they've been adopted by now, but, like, none of our dogs, puppies, like, nothing is getting adopted right now. It's like nothing is changing out there, which is really sad. Oh, also, so Rose is a loser. For those of you who don't know, or don't remember, And I got this message: after narrowly avoiding the bullies, evading the eye-piercing paper airplanes, and dodging rogue spitballs, Rose still managed to slip and fall down the stairs at school. Even worse, it was during a time of peak hallway traffic between classes. This would never happen to a winner. I feel so bad for her. Like, the poor girl is... I feel really bad. And that's when I'd be like, where are your... Like, all of your siblings are in school with you right now. Where the heck are they? I mean, I would hope they would be there helping you, but it does not, that's not what I wanted. It does not appear that is what is happening. So, I'm gonna cram that little doghouse in there, see if it works. So I'm gonna move objects back off. As my bushes replant themselves. Also, we're getting really close to hitting $200,000. We are rolling in the dough. Like, with the gems that Jess is finding and the money that Caleb makes every day, we are not hurting for money at all right now. Okay, he wants to nuzzle Sophie. So let's go ahead and nuzzle her. And then we're gonna go try for some puppies while it's raining. Oh. Also, I have been forgetting to link the survey down below for the next generation's, like, dog mix breeds, like how we did Sophie. Last generation, I had a survey that you guys could basically suggest a breed, and the two most popular would be mixed together, and that's how we would get our mate. Yeah. So that is how we got Sophie. She's a golden retriever Saint Bernard mix. Wait, is it yeah, Sophie, because yeah, Sophie was that one. Just came from our last two dogs, so. I mean, look at all this stuff. And, okay, so that one's not worth as much, but. Holy crap! What even is this? What is this? Supernovium. Oh my lord, guys. See, this is what I mean. Like, Just is finding us the bomb stuff. Like, oh my gosh. We have hit 200,000 simoleons. Oh my lord. And the plumb bob cuts are so pretty. I just gotta say that. They are very pretty. Can we not? Is it because, like... Is it because I tried squeezing it into that corner? Is that what's going on here? Oops, Sprite's flying around. Flying around. I think that's what's wrong. It's like, I can't get to it. Or was Sophie a lab? Oh, I was unjust. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. I could have sworn that Sandy was a golden retriever, unless she was a lab. She might have been a lab. I don't remember. But I will actually, I'm going to have it linked like every 5 parts. I'm going to have the survey. So I'm going to go back through, edit descriptions and stuff like that so that the survey is there so you guys can be doing that. 'Cause that is something I have not been getting around to. Just another thing in the link or in the description to go check out. No, we can get to the doghouse. No, we can't. Yes, we can. Sophie? Get your little butt in there. Into the doghouse. This is my favorite doghouse, by the way. It is just so stinking cute. You can too go in there. Sophie? See, Just is in there. Just got in there just fine. I'm going to finish a painting. Also, I will have their makeovers at the end of the part. Did she just paint? I don't... Is this just like an inverted, I guess, version of what she's painting? I think so. Yeah. I also don't really know what to have Audra do right now. So... I mean, I guess she can meditate. We'll just have her come in here so she's out of the way. May just left. By maid, I also mean our daughter-in-law or sister-in-law, depending on what sim you want to look at it, or which sim's point of view you want to look at it from. So. Huh. Ah. I am, okay, so I think I'm gonna save having, unless we have a puppy that looks like one of my fosters, I think I'm going to save, like, naming puppies after, or, like, having an heir be a foster, like Sophie was, for, like, other Let's Plays or something like that, because I do actually really like the idea of having, hold on! Too busy chatting. I do really like the idea of having fosters as dogs in my games. Like, that would... I love my fosters so much that, like, I just love that idea. So, again, I've, like, taken a liking to Five Nights at Freddy's recently. I love the name Ballora. Sister Location is probably my favorite, like, honestly. I haven't played any of them, but, like, from what I've heard, from what I have seen, like, the trailers. What are you doing? She's leaving. The Sister Location looks like the most interesting to me. I like the characters in that one the most. Like, I think Ballora is really cool looking. I love Circus Baby's voice. Stuff like that. Yes, we're pregnant! I just turned my caps lock on. Okay. But yes, and I like the name Ballora. I think it's really cool. It's really different. So I really want our heir, like, from these two to be a girl. We seem to normally take boys. Do we always have boys? I think we do. So we had Sebastian. Oh, it didn't carry out. That's right. Okay, so we had Sebastian. Sebastian's parents were Reed. No, we had Artie. Artemis was a girl, but I think she's been our only girl heir for the dogs. Because Jess's parents, Sebastian and Roulette, and then Sebastian's parents were Reed and Artie. Artie's parents were Parsival and Uno, right? Or was Uno with Astro? I think Uno and Astro, but then I don't remember who Parzival's mate's name was. Oh, so Artie has been our only female heir. That's how you want to say it. You know what I mean. So, are they mates now? That is so cute. I love it. Like, I think that is so stinking cute. And come get a toy. Toya. Come eat. Are the kids home? Have they just been standing here the whole time? Oh, it looks like Aid. No, that's Zeke. Okay. Zeke sat down and he got right to work. Come home, shower, do homework. Davina is already home. Do homework. You're home, do homework. She's in that shower for whatever reason. Zeke's already doing homework. Rose is home, do homework. Brooke, I mean, even though it's Friday, I still like doing it because I know that I would end up forgetting. It's just what would happen. I'd forget. Oh, did she level up in her... I know she got a new belt, but does that mean that she levels up? Because I don't remember... I got a message for that. Oh well. Okay. Sell this, and you can use the bathroom, shower... Return stolen ivy and a... Did she steal something? See, like, Brooke is dressed kind of like... She looks like a smart kid. And she would never be the one that you'd suspect to steal something, but she's a klepto and a mooch. I get the feeling she's stolen something. This flowers in a box thing. Also, so I went to, on my trip, I was up in Minnesota, and we drove to the Mall of America while we were there, and okay, let me just say, Mall of America is probably the best mall I have ever been in. It was amazing. There were so many cool shops I've never heard of, and it had all of my favorite stores in it. It had Hot Topic, it had Barnes & Noble, and there were roller coasters, so what's not to love? And there was this little, like, henna tattoo kiosk thing, and I was texted my parents, and I'm like, can I get a henna tattoo? And see, I thought they knew that henna meant temporary, that henna is not permanent, and they both come back WTH, which is, what the heck? And I'm like, they're like, a tattoo? Really? Because they know that I don't want a tattoo. That's not what I meant. I don't want a permanent tattoo, at least. Look at all this stuff. We did steal something. We stole it from... Oh my god. We stole Callie's ivy in a box. When did you do that? Brooke. God, I can't leave them alone for 2 minutes. No, but they thought it was permanent. I'm like, have you never heard of henna? They're temporary. It's not even actual ink. It's like ground up herbs. Like, if you use the brown henna, black henna can be really dangerous, because they use like a certain like acid or something in it. And they asked, do you want brown henna or black henna? I'm like, I want brown henna. I do not want the black. I don't even know why that can be an option. I think it shouldn't be. Anyways, I text back because I'm in a group chat with both my parents, and I'm like, it's temporary, it's not permanent. And my mom goes, I remember what henna is. I don't think you should get one. I'm just afraid you'll like permanent tattoos. And that's what Dad comes back as. He's like, yeah, I'm just afraid you'll like permanent tattoos. I'm like, I won't. I like that this will eventually come off. I don't want this on my hand for forever. But it is so cool. However, I was actually in Minnesota with my friend, and we were with her grandparents who live on a lake. And so I was in a lake, and the henna is basically staining the top layer of skin, and your skin comes off easier when it's wet. Like, basically you shed when you're wet, you just don't know it. And sure enough, it was the next day, I'm in the lake, and my henna's already fading. And I'm like, actually, I was really disappointed. I was thinking that, like, if you scrubbed it, Or if you used soap or something, that's when it come off, not just simply getting wet. But sadly, that is how it was working, that it would get wet, and so it's already kind of faded, which again is really disappointing, but it goes up my pointer finger on my right hand, and then it's like swirling, and it's flowery, and you know, henna looks like mandala a lot. That's what it reminds me of. And so it's like a flowery, swirly mandala pattern across the back of my hand, and then it like wraps halfway around my wrist, and then it like goes up maybe halfway up my arm, between my arm and my wrist and my elbow. So I really like it though. It's really cool. I would love to get another one after this one's faded. Like, I honestly love it. It almost became like a tradition for me that every time I have the opportunity, I get one. But my parents both thought it was a waste of money. They're like, we don't think you should do it. And I did it anyway. And I love it. It is so freaking cool, guys. It's really cool. I really like it. Oh, hey. I was gonna get Audra pregnant. Should I, though? I should. Okay, because they have A's. So, let's try for a baby. My timer's gonna go off here. And 3, 2, 1. There it is. Oh, there it is. But we're gonna try for a baby really quick. So, stop meditating. Where's Sailor? Go continue to paint. Also, on a side note, Caleb's brother Dylan aged up, and his hair is hilarious. I mean, Caleb's not aging up just yet, because the aging in this save is so weird. And it's just this save. Like, it works fine in my Disney Legacy. It's this save that it's all wonky. I don't know why. I think part of it might be that I take them into Create a Sim. But see, even then, Caleb should still have aged up, because I haven't taken him into Create a Sim. It's just Audra. So, I don't know. Where is Dylan? He's in here somewhere. Probably just be easier to find him this way. Because this is Caleb's twin brother. Caleb is a twin. There's Caleb and Dylan. Yeah, so Dylan looks hilarious. But their kids are finally aging up. You still have kids that have not had kids. But like Lori's still pregnant. Jacqueline she's been pregnant for forever. Amalia never got pregnant. I think Anna's still pregnant. I don't think Abby got pregnant. Amy didn't. I think this is when I stopped. No, wait. Haley hasn't given birth yet. Neither, well, April has. I don't even remember who I got pregnant at this point. But I saw that Jacques aged up. Marcus looks creepy. But then Roy, Cyrus, and Oscar are all still toddlers. I love how we only have male grandchildren. Look at this family! Okay, I need to focus on this. Every time I go into the family tree, I get lost there for a little while, just kind of reminiscing. I love looking at the family tree, though. It is probably one of my favorite things to do in long generations like this. Do I have all of my kids working on homework right now? I mean, at least those that can't. Yeah, because these two don't have homework. Okay, I'm just going to go get in the shower. Also, I have started my CC to download is like what I refer to it as list. I've copied a bunch of links and put them in a Google Doc. And when this generation is over, just you wait. I'm going to delete all my CC. And I'm going to go through the painstaking process of re-downloading it. So I'll have to make sure that I do some pre-recording, or I make sure that like it ends and I'm ahead, hopefully, because I don't want there to be like no videos, because I am out of CC and I don't have the time to just sit down and re-download everything. So just wait until your sister's out of the shower. I know, it sucks, Davina. Oh wait, you have your own shower. That's right, you are not one of the quads. You are a twin with aid. Okay, so you can go use that shower. I'm listening. I'm not going to a party. You're gonna chew on it, Jess? Maybe. I love how Sophie got it out and then didn't chew on it. Yes, we're pregnant! Part of me really wants to age Aid and Davina up right now, too. Screw it, let's do it. This part is gonna be so long, because then I'll go do their makeovers and put them at the end. This part is supposed to go up today, but I'm so behind. Because I got back yesterday afternoon from Minnesota, and that's how my friend kept calling it. She's like, the further up north you go, the more Canadian you sound. So, Minnesota. Yeah. But I got back yesterday afternoon. I came home. Well, actually, I went and got something to eat because all I had for breakfast that morning was a piece of toast because my friend refused to put butter on my toast. She's like, you're having cream cheese. I'm like, okay. Not that I have anything against cream cheese, but I wanted butter. She's like, yeah, no, I'm putting cream cheese on it. I'm like, what? I just got to the point. I'm like, whatever. You do you. But I just had one single piece of toast with cream and cheese and a cinnamon sugar mix. Oh, wait, no, you're not shower. You're out here. Where's Aid? Is he out here? Okay. Trigger age transition. Trigger age transition. But yeah, so I was hungry by the time I got back to town yesterday, and so we went out to eat, and then I came home, and I got in bed with George, and I fell asleep for like 2.5 hours. And then I was playing some last night, just waiting for something interesting to happen, and nothing was happening, so I didn't actually get to record, because I want the part to be somewhat interesting and bearable to watch, so... And then I only slept until about 9:30 this morning, which my parents were expecting me to sleep until like noon. Because let me tell you, I was miserable. I honestly do not like sharing. I had to share a bed with this friend, and I did not like sharing a bed with her. Anyways, Aid is a night owl, hopeless, romantic, athletic, virtuoso, and unflirty. No. So, socially awkward. But I've had to share a bed with her before, and I never like it. I never like sharing a bed with her, and she likes it cold. I like it warm. Like, let's see, what is the temperature outside right now? 84. I have my heater on. I have my fan running, but I am sitting here in a sweater, this really cute sweater that I got while I was in Minnesota, and I got one in purple and one in blue. They were on the clearance rack at JCPenney. So I'm sad like that. Yeah. I really don't need to pause this. I should really keep it going. But yeah, I wasn't sleeping very well. They brought a portable air conditioner because I guess the grandparents' house tended to get warm really easily. But the room that we were in was like, she had it set so low. Like, she had the first night she had the air conditioner set to 69 plus the fan going on high, and I only had like a sheet as a cover. Well, I'm like, thankfully I brought my blanket, so I was getting my blanket and I had put it next to the bed just because I'm like, I bet I'm gonna want this. Well, I did, and I had leaned over the side of the bed to grab the sheet, or to grab my blanket, and I don't know why she suddenly did it, but she just took the whole, like, grabbed the sheet, turned over and tugged on it and took the whole thing with her. So I was a little warmer with the blanket, but not much. I was still freezing. And she was perfectly comfortable. I was not at all. Oh, guys, I was freezing. And then the next night, I convinced her to turn it up to 72. And I'd gotten another blanket that her grandma was like, oh, here, you can have this blanket. And so she, like, my friend had both sheets now. Or she had the sheet all to herself, and she had her own blanket. So she was cold herself, but I don't know what. I don't know what the deal was. So I need to keep this on pause if I want this part not to be 40 minutes long. So she was like, she slept in really late in the morning, and so I just felt kind of awkward being up when she wasn't. And, you know, then the last night we were there, I managed to convince her to turn it up even more to 74. Like, okay, 74, and the fan can stay on, or we keep it at 72 and the fan turns off. And she's like, fine, I'll bump it up to 74. I was still cold. Still really cold. The bed was rather hard. It was a Murphy bed, so one of those like pull down beds. Adventurous, genius, friendly, neat, and flirty. And it was hard, and the mattress was uncomfortable. I was so happy to be back in my own bed last night. Like, I can't even begin to tell you how happy I was that I was home. And she's like, well, next year you're just going to have to come back with me. And I had fun sometimes, but other times I felt super bored. And she had her cousin up there with her. I thought it was on Gina. She had her cousin came and visited Saturday. And when her cousin was there, it was like I didn't even exist. I was basically booted to the side. And I'm like, I don't know, like, when we were on the lake, I had fun, and there were certain times I had fun, but then, like, there were other times I was bored out of my mind. I couldn't wait to go home. I was left out of things, and just, I don't know, I'd have to seriously think and consider if I wanted to actually go next year if I'm invited again. I'd have to really think about it. But we got everything done that I wanted to get done, so I can end this part here. Sorry that it's so long. Thank you. I'm really sorry. Me rambling here at the end didn't help. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I will, well, it's not, I'll go ahead and put it down below anyways. I'll have the survey for the dogs for Next Generation linked down below, so if you want to put your favorite dog or like a dog breed in the survey, that can be considered as one of the dogs that our mate will be mixed with. Just go ahead and put it there. I'll have it again. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna put it every five parts. And yeah, so thank you guys, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye, guys.